Right then, Liam, the last dance momentarily going to be underway.
It's here. Number 49 for Delboy. I mean, what a servant to British boxing. I mean, started as a bit of a novelty act, as people have said this
Good
week.
evening.
Evening, Jay.
Even Jay, when he first turned over, everyone's
Got no fucking hat. Can't wear it anymore. I'll have to get some new hats. Shout out fucking the real Kronk Jim. Get me involved in your fucking court cases, fuck's sake. I got involved in some big fucking conversation with Kronk about fucking trademark disputes, and they've had some big fucking dispute.
See that? Sorry, off topic. No. MVP's head coach is Derek Chisora's corner.
Yeah.
Nah.
And the same guy. So he's London shoot fighters.
Yeah, but I've seen MVP and Chisora on videos before. I've seen Chisora around MVP's camps. Have you ever seen him on like Bellator stuff? I've not seen him on since he's been in UFC.
Ruben Tavares, who's at S&C.
Yeah, he's the fucking.
He's been there for a long time.
Yeah,
Klingon nutritionist coach. Through David Hay.
Yeah, he was in through David Hay.
S&C coach.
I'm laughing at this comment there. Yeah, that's it, Luca.
Yeah,
we're the old Thomas Tribers.
Yeah, I'm like Joe Rogan, mate. I don't fly anywhere.
Yeah, he does the pay.
I do local.
Yeah,
not flying anywhere. I'm only coming out for the big boys.
Yeah, it doesn't do the
no,
fight.
I actually had I have actually had technical issues that only came round halfway through Heaney, and I didn't want to come in halfway through. But yeah, what a co-main, eh? Surprising, surprise.
He could be done now.
So Troy Williamson's put on his Twitter that that guy was going to be his opponent for that card in Dubai that was cancelled.
And Troy has been trying to get the Heaney fight for 6 months. You know, that now, looking on hindsight, would have been an absolute war, wouldn't it? But it looked like Heaney just ran out of not just
it was more
strength
about,
and fatigue, but just ran out of ideas when his jab 1-2 wasn't working for him.
Yeah, I think it was more about Heaney than the Frenchman, to be fair. Evening,
so,
Dan, as well. Hope you're well, mate. Oh, Derek Chisora.
Yes, Dan.
Yeah, I think Wallin's going to cause problems, boys. Honestly,
me too, man.
I think we all did. We all? No, I can't remember. I think did we all pick Wallin to win?
Yeah. I'm now going with Chisora.
Stoppage, didn't you? I picked Wallin points. I think
I picked late stoppage.
Yeah,
Wallin. I think you did, Liam. Also, I think we're very similar to each other.
I went points, mate. I went points.
Did you? All right. Well.
To be fair, though, the stoppage is in play. But look, Del could catch him. It's a good fight. It's actually a good fight.
I think Chisora early. I think I've gone for just for fun. I think I've picked a round. Chisora round 2. Because I think that's when he's at his most dangerous, isn't he? When he's got loads of energy. He's still trying to cut corners off and trap them instead of just plodding. I think for 3 or 4 rounds, this is a fairly even fight. It just depends who's got what it takes down the stretch, because I think he's going to take it.
Yeah, the aura of invincibility, Luca, goes when you take your first L, doesn't it? Yeah, Troy would have.
Troy would have walked through
tonight. He would have walked through.
He'd have walked through him. You know, and I might speak with a bit of bias, but I'm trying to speak.
Nah.
As I saw it, Troy's too relentless for that.
Mate, I agree with what you just said about Delboy, but remember in the Joe Joyce fight, that knockdown was in round 7 or 8, so he still had the power there in that later stages.
He did, but I also think Joe Joyce hasn't got what it takes now to withstand a shot. Joe Joyce would have walked through that 18 months prior.
Go back in there. Look, there's a thing as well. Otto Wallin has a good chin. He does. Yeah. I know AJ took him out, but AJ was on fire that night. And
he didn't like he wanted to be there, though, did he? When he fought
AJ didn't stop him. AJ didn't stop him. He was pulled out by his corner. So
he didn't look right that night.
Yeah, no, he didn't. It was anyway. We're underway.
I'm not. Anyway.
Neither am I.
I'm underway.
What? I'm on BT, but I am on the app.
I'm on the
Discovery Plus.
Yeah, I'm on the app as well, mate.
No, I must be. I'll let you boys do the play-by-play. I'll just sit.
There's no point. My play-by-play hasn't even started. Otto Wallin's still got his gown on. I'm going to log out and log back in.
I'm on 2:35 of the first round. Yeah, Zhang did do that, Luke. You're right. Never the same.
I mean, let's be honest. Joyce always had a short life expectancy anyway. Zhang just prematurely ended like that night at a copper box.
You can't have a long career using your face as a defence. Yeah, and that's what Joe Joyce did. He just went out on his shield every single time until someone could. Right, I'm on 2:19.
Yeah, I'm just a couple of seconds ahead of that.
Right, I'll
do. We're already trying to get stuck in.
Yeah, he's doing what we expected. He's coming forward. Chisora's got no reverse gear until someone hits him hard enough, and then he thinks, "Oh, right, okay, I can't take too many of them." But until that, he'll just plod forward with his chin on his chest.
He looks hurt all the time, doesn't he? I think that's like
hurt or fatigued. Looks like he's ready to fall over.
He looks knackered all the
time. But we'll do, 12 rounds quite comfortably. Well, uncomfortably comfortably.
Yeah.
Looks like he might
need away at Wallin on the rope. Sorry, Lynn.
Looks like he might need a defib at any point, but he always finds a way to fight the fight.
And looks in decent nick. To say this is his last fight. He's had 49 fights. He looks as in good a nick as he ever has. He don't look any.
Yeah, mate. He's 18 stone 6, which is a Del Boy weight. He's always been around that, hasn't he? He's not ever allowed.
Never really been fat. He's just a big dude, isn't he?
He's just never been toned or muscular, has he? He's just sort of been fleshy.
Come on, Del Boy, do it, lad. I'd love to see him win by stoppage, whether I've picked Wallin or not. I'd love nothing better than him to flatline him and call out Dubois.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smash your head in, mate.
To be fair, for Chisora's sake, I hope he doesn't knock Wallin out and call out Dubois, because that is
it'd be funny to see, though. It'd be awesome.
Massacre. Good job by
we say that, but it'd be just like Del Boy to go in there and catch him in first round and knock him dead.
Well, he's catching Wallin here a couple of times. Wallin doesn't want to be there.
Told you round 2.
He just gets his legs crossed.
Oh, come on, Del Boy.
Come on, Del.
See how easy Wallin flicked him off him then, though.
Yeah.
He's a big, strong man.
All right. Del fighting in Southpaw then?
Yeah.
A little bit. He looked like he rolled his ankle there.
He looks terrible in Southpaw. Just looks so awkward.
But if he's using it just to get in, then he might swap his feet back. Because he can't throw from Southpaw. Chisora around for me, boys. I don't know about you. I'm not really going to score it, but
I'm not going to score it.
Wasn't much going on, but it was a Chisora round.
10-7, Del Boy.
I love it.
Fucking got Terry O'Connor scoring the fight there, Jesus.
I'm telling you. Del Boy's 4 rounds up after at first. I would love to see him come out now and do the business, but it probably will be detrimental for his health. It'd be better if he just gets beat on points, has another one against.
Dan says there's a bit of bruising on Wallin's ribs. I missed it, to be fair. I didn't see it.
Big red mark. He's done some damage there.
Big up, Hawkan, live at the co-op. Hope you're having a good night, my friend.
Yes, Hawkan.
He's
been there from first bell. He'll have been there from first to last bell.
Hawkan, hope you're enjoying it, my man. Speaking of first week, we've got DJ Pat too. Chisora starting to grind. Wallin starting to get the read both sides of the Chisora shit one coming forward there. Do you know what? He throws his hooks so open for a straight shot down the middle, doesn't he, Chisora?
Yeah. If you can time him with a 1-2.
Yeah, his hooks come so wide.
Yeah, he's got hurt then. I think Chisora got hurt by a right hand in close.
Yeah. You can tell.
He's short cuffing. Did you see it, Liam?
Yeah, he's regathering himself. You can tell. You can always tell with Del Boy when he's hurt because of just the way his shoulders just...
Yeah, he can't mask it at all.
Sort of sinks into himself, doesn't he?
Yeah. But look, this is his 49th fight. If there's anyone that knows how to come through a little storm and get themselves back, it's Del Boy.
He's done it so many times, win or lose. He has to go through. It's not a Del Boy fight if he don't go through some kind of adversity, knockdown, or it gets wobbled. Look, now he's coming back. He'll probably get dropped in a second.
What clock are you on in the second?
154, 3, 2.
158, 157
head or something.
Yeah, you're fine.
Chisora got Wallin in the corner on the ropes now, trying to throw hooks. Wallin's doing a good job of tying him up, actually.
And then pulling away and sort of catching him with one or two.
I think Wallin knows he has to be careful in these first few rounds. I think as the fight goes on, he'll
as Del Boy slows down and can't block as many and into strong pushing him back. You've just got to weather this storm with him until his power goes a bit, at his power bar. But as you said, he can get a second win, Del. He'll do the 12 at a decent pace.
I tell you what else I've noticed. Wallin's corner report is I'm sure it's right up, haven't they, between rounds. You can't see that red mark on his ribs anymore.
They're just under his nipple line now, aren't they?
Tyson Fury school of belt line, isn't it?
Yeah.
How high can you go?
Just below his armpits they are. Del's not allowed to let anywhere lower than the nose.
Probably suits him, to be fair. It's just talking of some reddening around Wallin's nose and face, isn't there? He's definitely shipping.
Chisora looks bruised though. If you look when it gets in close, his face is starting to puff up.
Yeah. He's looking up well on the ropes. Wallin, to be fair, is not eating any of the Chisora shots.
Nah, they're all cuffing shots. Most of them are cuffing shots, but his look pretty solid. Come on, Del Boy, round 2.
This is what you should be doing, Wallin. You should be using his movement. Don't stand still for too long. Make Del Boy have to chase you.
He clipped Derek a couple of times with like a chopping left again on the inside. The last one was a right, but he's definitely timing that.
Love it. There's the Chisora turn around at the end of the round. He's like, when he just waddles back to the corner. 2 rounds, he called it in the week. Absolutely dead as a dodo after 2 rounds. You gotta love it.
He's blowing out of his ass now. This is it for him. It's downhill from here.
He's going to turn to Ruben in a minute and go, why have we done all this SMC for?
We've been in camp for 12 weeks here.
He could have done 12 months, mate. He's always blowing out. He's got about 6 minutes in him. God love him. And then he's just fighting on pure heart. But listen, Del Boy's heart is massive. And it's got him through so many fights. But yeah, I agree, Luca. 2-0. I agree with you, Dan, also. Wallin hasn't really got going, but he hasn't had a chance to. Derek stood on him.
I don't think stood on his toes. Yeah.
I think he's expected this, like we said. He's tucking up tight. He's not taking many solid shots and catching. He's doing little cute movements and catching Chisora because Chisora's wild. Wallin's thinking about what he's doing, I think.
Yeah, I think Wallin will be happy enough, even though it is 2-0 to Del, but there's Wallin won't be too determined.
I'm telling you now, that inside shot is going to be Wallin's shot. He keeps catching Derek with it when he's wailing away. Yeah, he's just leaning back a little bit and just timing a left or a right on inside.
Yeah,
and I think as Del Boy gets tired, anything inside.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Luca. He loves that sauna, doesn't he? What's going on here? Del's got the. He's saying the rep. He's saying he's holding his head down. Do love the Del shorts with the 49 on.
Yeah, look good on the back of his ring.
Black on black.
Yeah. He's rushing in a little bit too much. Chisora, like if Wallin sat down on his shot a little bit there, he caught him with a good left hand, but it was just like he put nothing into it. Wallin's not a puncher though. That's the other side of it.
So as his power bar goes down and Del can get a jab easier, then it might become interesting down the stretch. Don't be surprised if we don't get a draw.
No, well, look,
crazy like that.
The fact that it's now 12 rounder rather than 10, I think makes it interesting.
Yeah, because Del's great for 10, and he's sort of, he looks like a drunk fighting outside of a bar at 4 a.m.
He hasn't been fighting 12 rounders, has he? To be fair,
not really.
No, since Gerald Washington and Joyce were both 10 rounders, so his last 12 rounders was Fury.
Good shot.
He did 6 of those 12, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he was done after 30 seconds, but you know, he
got out of breath walking to the ring.
Hey, it's a long walk at Spurs. You got to give him some credit.
It is actually, to be fair.
Anyway,
out of breath leaving the changing room.
He's just holding back tears again.
He's all trying to set up the big right hand. Hit lands again on Wallin. He's landed a few decent shots in this third. Chisora.
Where he's dangerous, where this is dangerous for Wallin is his head movement is just that. There's nothing offline. So these winging shots from Del Boy, similar to against Joe Joyce,
it goes like that, doesn't it? Side to side.
There's nothing
get caught.
Same as Joe Joyce. That's why Joe Joyce came unstuck, because of his head movement, and Wallin can fall into the same trap here.
I don't think Joyce moves his head full stop in life in general. He's so robotic in everything he does. But such a clever, articulate guy. He's just physically really slow.
Yeah.
And tries to keep...
I mean,
I don't like it when he goes southpaw. Oh, good shot by Wallin too.
Oh, Del Boy's one of the worst southpaws I've ever seen. It's awful.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal with that is. Pat's
just
Wallin
to confuse Wallin.
Yeah. Tries to keep his distance from Chisora and counter the jab, but that may come later in the fight. No, we won't see Wallin getting in it. Yeah. Look, unless the plan for Wallin is like, okay, I'll see him what he's got the first few rounds, and then I'll try and stick it on him a little bit later. But as Lucas says here, he's not showing really any ambition at the minute, Wallin, for me.
I said that getting the AJ fight, it didn't look like he was either. Like he'd literally done it for money. And he might be doing this for money. We don't know his financial situation. I mean, he did say that Chisora's team had only been getting $1,000 a week, and they were paying him 10. So to take that kind of money at his level I might be skint.
But it'd be poor from him to come here and lie over for a 41-year-old Derek Chisora with the winner being in a position where they could challenge for a heavyweight world championship. It'd be piss poor that for me.
I agree, but I also think the reality is we've still don't know where Wallin's level actually is within the heavyweight division.
He's dined out on cutting Fury, and people saying, like we said, if it had been anywhere other than Vegas, it had been stopped. His
best wins Murat Gassiev or Dominic Breazeale. Heavyweight.
It's Gassiev for me.
Well.
Yeah.
Gassiev's a weird one at heavyweight because he was unbelievable at cruiser. But
he's a cruiserweight. He's not a heavyweight.
Sure about him at heavyweight.
I think Dominic Breazeale is dog shit.
How can you be a unified cruiserweight world champion and then, since he's not fought a single named opponent at heavyweight, bar Otto Wallin, who's not really a named opponent?
I mean,
don't know. It's strange, isn't it?
Dominic Breazeale was a failed college footballer, and Gassiev moved up to heavyweight to chase Usyk again, didn't he? After losing to a cruiser. So that's that.
Usyk schooling just took it out of Gassiev, to be honest.
Yeah, it was never the same.
He's never been the same. Usyk just completely schooled him.
Took his soul. I think he sort of broke him mentally, as in if he met his match, it must do something to someone who, to get to that level, think you can beat sort of 99.9% of people, and then you get to someone, he's never going to beat Usyk, is he? And he might have done him.
This is Chisora's kind of fight, pace, the way Wallin's letting him come onto him, everything.
Yeah, that's a fair point, Luca, because it seems to be bar the Fury fight, and we know what Fury's like. He fights down to his opposition as well. Maybe the occasion's something that it bothers him. Chisora's on him here again.
What's your clock on?
1 minute.
Yeah.
I'm a bit behind you, boys.
Yeah, look, if Wallin doesn't pick it up here, he could need a knockout after 7 rounds.
I think Chisora points was crazy odds.
Oh, good jab by Del.
There's a long way left in this fight.
Wallin caught him coming in. No, Del took it well.
Chisora is old man in him at the moment. That's the thing. He's doing everything you'd expect an experienced veteran to do in this sort of situation.
Got caught coming in there though.
He did. I don't think it was flush, but that's the sort of thing that he needs to watch out for.
Just getting sloppy, and that's when he'll get caught, because Wallin's more technically
not a puncher anyway, but
he's not. But he's more technical. If Del Boy's coming in, and he throws it at heavyweight, a bit like Dubois did with Joshua. A lot of that were Joshua.
No, it's just time. Yeah, you're right. It was 100%. Just timed it.
These two are not. Neither of these hit nowhere near as hard as Dubois. But if you throw it with the right technique and the right timing, Del Boy will be flat spark out on his face.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing. When you're fighting 18, 19, 20 stone, 6'6" people in the heavyweight division, you need. It's not. You're not fighting it.
Got to have a bit of power.
The weight, or you're fighting. Massive guys every single time. All the top. Even Usyk is not regarded as a puncher, but he has enough power to let you know about it.
I saw 5s and 8s as well, Luca. I've seen 5-1.
Threes on. Yeah, look, it's looking good at the minute, but you just never know, do you? You really don't.
Oh, absolutely. I would not be betting that, me, because I think Chisora's going to gas.
Yeah.
There's Joyce.
Big Tunde. Easy work for
Big Joe's probably not moved since the last fight. He's just about to set off form.
Joe Joyce was the only one at ringside not clapping during the That's the best part. He's sort of standing there with his hands in his pockets.
Probably what's going on.
It would be.
Tunde's not sat next to Uncle Frank, is he?
I wonder why.
Tunde's about 5 rows back.
They must have reconciliated though. To have them all there.
Not sure that's a word, brother, but we get what you mean. I think you added an 80.
Reconciled, whatever.
There we go. What am I dumb or
been here all week, mate.
Makes a change for it being me. I know the make words up.
It's the quickest you've ever been picking up on something.
Quicker than
Big Joe does need to retire, Dan. You're right, but he's gonna fight Dillian.
They've either kissed and made up, or it's a show of power by Frank. You can come and sit ringside. We'll talk about this. Is he fighting Lindenhofer or what?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
it's on that Spurs card, isn't it? The press
tour
for that.
Frank's banner, then he might have asked for tickets, and Frank said, "Yeah, come."
The press tour for that's on week after next. Free city press tour for Eubank and Ben.
Oh, he's there now. He's with George Joyce. He's next to George, and Cordina's there. Seen Cordina there ringside.
Yeah, he's been there with Spencer Brown for the card. He has, yeah.
Ahmed's there as well. Denzel Bentley screaming. There's a lot of people there. There are a lot of people who wanted to come. Dillian said he'd come for Del Boy. He'd missed his kid's birthday party and that. People, is beloved, isn't he?
Sure
I think within boxing circles as well, not just us as fans. I think boxing respects his grind as well.
100%.
He's a lunatic, but he seems to be a decent-ish.
Decent enough human.
Allegedly.
Tell you what, it's actually not the best of fights. I thought it might be a little bit more interesting than what it has been.
I think, as we said, Del ain't got a win.
Be 5-0 to Del.
Mate, I kind of expected it to be like this, just knowing Del and how he's fought the last couple of years. It's the only way he can fight, to stay in a fight.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, think back to the Gerald Washington fight, one of the worst 10 rounds I think I've ever sat through, but he done this sort of style because he knows that's how he can win fights.
And he caught Wallin there.
Dan says Derek's got a nasty cut and I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see it. It goes back to me at the moment.
Oh, shit, yeah. Right eye.
Oh, shit. Blood's running down the side of the eye, though. It's not running into it.
Should be all right, that, but it's
he's 5-0, I reckon. Chisora. Let's have a look at the eye.
Yeah, it's a nasty one. That's right above it's on his eyelid.
Oh, yeah.
One under. He's got one underneath his eye as well. Look, he's got two.
Oh, he's got two. Wow,
that's not good.
Who's he got? He's got Ross Armour as cuts, man. That's it.
One of the best cutsmen in the game, mate.
That's one of the best to have in there.
At least they ain't got old silly bollocks try to advertise whatever fucking that ginger guy, the Irish one.
I know he was in Heaney's corner a minute ago.
I'm not surprised, mate.
Of course he's there, mate. Don't worry about him.
He'll have been in opponents' photos.
He's like,
He's in every photograph. You will see a boxer win a British title. He's in the picture.
Yeah.
90% of them.
He was also there with Kakashi tonight. Kakashi beat Cordina. He was there.
Yeah, God love him, mate. He's a grafter.
He's always got that forged Irish style.
He makes sure he keeps on Connor's good side, doesn't he?
Yeah, gotta get those forges.
Care packages.
Yeah. Oh, Wallin's cut on his forehead though. So they're both cut. Wallin's got to cut down his forehead.
I'm not surprised Wallin's cut though. Where Chisora comes in with his head. He's always known for that.
Wallin's cuts his hairline though, so it's in a much better place.
I agree with Mr. Richard.
What, back there? Wallin's hairline's worse than mine.
50-45.
It's on his hairline.
Doesn't Rossamba work with Usyk as well?
Works with the Smith brothers as well, Ross.
That's definitely not going to run into Wallin's eyes as if it's on his fucking hairline. Run down his back. Yeah, it's needs something, doesn't it? Needs a spark.
Yeah, we can do it just to get us. Anyway, we're in the 6th. We're nearly halfway through.
Thank goodness, because there's not a right lot happened in these first 6.
Nah.
I'm
perplexed by the game plan.
He's having Doctor take a look. Chisora's bleeding bad, you know.
Yeah.
That one above his eyes opened wide. Oh, shit.
If his final UK fight gets stopped on cuts.
It's getting stopped, mate. You can't see.
If this goes to the cards, though, Del Boy will win.
It's gone past 4, so Chisora should win this.
Chisora should win this on cards.
Stop it, man.
He'll hate
he can't go on.
He'll hate it. Oh, that's a shocker, that.
That's awful.
He's letting him go on. Shit, Doc. Yeah, boy. Let him scrap.
Don't let this doctor work in the UFC. Bloody hell. He barely looks.
Naughty, though, that.
Yeah, he barely looks at that. He sort of just rubbed his forehead and said, yeah,
he just went, yeah, fuck it.
I've
got Chisora between rounds 7 and 12.
I'll stitch you up in 20 minutes, mate. Don't worry.
He's got 50 quid on draw. Allegedly.
So he's going to let it go to the end of this round, so it might be 3-3, you never know. Get the 5 guys ready.
Yeah, it's a shocker, though. It is a shocker. Wallin should be... It's a bullseye for Otto Wallin.
Wallin is gun-shy.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like. He looks really gun-shy. It's like he needs the perfect picture before he's going to do that time.
Yeah. Those inside short lefts and rights, that punch is there for him all night, and he's barely throwing it. Like there.
Yeah, it's nasty, Pat. It is a nasty one. Oh, Del winging some shots in here on the ropes.
You reckon
I'm gobsmacked it hasn't been, honestly. And that is he's got, like Jay said, he's got one on the top, one on the bottom as well.
Do you reckon the doctor might be scared Derek will chin him if he calls off his
Absolutely.
Del will turn the co-op live arena upside down.
Listen, the fact that I'm suggesting I think it should be stopped, I'm going to block Del Boy so that he doesn't see that I said it, just in case.
Del would rather
might message me
than win on cut on a doctor stoppage decision.
I think they might try break it to him now. Listen, Del, we can get you the win here.
Yeah,
you've won every round. Please don't hit me.
Yeah, in short, just be like, look, Del, you've done.
It was a head clash, I think, Rambler, wasn't it?
Yeah,
pretty well.
Head clash, Rambler. Wallin's not throwing enough punches to cause a couple of cuts like that.
No, absolutely not. He's only hit him twice. He can't cut him both shots.
He's got 100% strike rate. He's only thrown 2 punches.
Just write Del Boy a note saying, look, it's been stopped on cuts, but you'll get the win. Give him it and run.
Step out the ring. Across the ring and then just
text him.
Look, read this.
Read this when I've gone. He's knackered though. He might think, do you know what? Thank God for that. Did I win? Yeah. See you. Adios. and say, listen, I'm off to Africa. Bye-bye. He might be knackered.
He's got to get his 5 guys in first before he goes on a plane. Come on.
Yeah.
Loves it,
Geezer's got shares in that place at this point, surely.
If he hasn't, he
Wallin
should have.
signed up. Wallin just heard those 5 guys after and signed the contract.
Yeah.
And the restaurant.
Come on, Del boy.
Kind of telling Dale to put his head on the other side of the cut will work. Yeah, that's probably sound advice, actually, Luca.
Listen, that doesn't matter what he does. That cut's going to get worse. That's a nasty one. It should be stopped. And just give him the win and worry about his reaction after. Because if not, might not need it. Go on, Dale. I think he's going for one last. Oh, shot by Wallin. Like you said, it's target practice now. And Delhi's absolutely winging, which tells me he's really tired.
Chisora is throwing with some heat here in the 7th.
I think he's having a last.
Chisora don't need to retire, does he? He can win a world title.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. That is throwing here.
No, Pulev, mate. Give him WBA regular.
Yeah, he probably could beat Pulev.
He probably could.
The age in the ring that night will be about 95, but
Chisora Pulev 3, the trilogy we never needed.
Oh God.
It's 1-1 to be fair.
True. That's who we might call out if he wins, but you've got to fight me in Zimbabwe or somewhere like that. Because he said he wants an African homecoming, didn't he? I think he's from Zimbabwe.
Turkey wants to do an African card this year, so
yeah. To be fair, I don't think
it was in a clinch. Dell's head came down.
Dell's tired.
Dell is.
Might be
as usual.
Does Otto Wallin need any more hints to go for it a bit more?
Yes, he needs a big flashing sign.
Needs a neon sign on top of Del Boy's head saying punch here.
He's been awful
really
for 6 rounds. Chisora's got a terrible cut and he's still not.
If Chisora can keep going like this till 12, he wins it fucking 11-1 or something like that. And I'm probably being generous giving Wallin 1.
I was going to say, where have you given Wallin a round?
He's losing this fight handily and he's not doing anything to change it. His corner I don't know, but from his actions, are not telling him to do all different. Like you said, Sam, is it a plan? Is it 8-9? They're going to turn it up, hoping that he's got absolutely nothing left.
Yeah, but it's not. Chisora's throwing hard here.
Oh, right at end of round 2 minute, boys. I need to mute a second.
Some heavy being thrown there. Wallin doesn't like it here.
Wallin's.
His body language is terrible.
Right, so what did I say when we done no punches pulled on Wednesday? I said if Wallin is expecting Del Boy to just roll over and doesn't turn up switched on, this is exactly what I said could happen. It's not the most entertaining fight. It's not beautiful. It looks as if Wallin is expecting to be able to win it because Del Boy's 41. It's his last fight. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, definitely.
Dan's right. Body language from Wallin's awful.
When he went to the corner there, he looked like Dan said as well, doesn't want to be there. That was shocking. To be fair, this is a terrible performance.
No doubt.
Comparing Wallin to Sol Davies, I don't know who does more.
To be fair, though, based on what I've seen tonight, it's a comparison. I think Chisora could get him out of there in this round, boys.
Maybe. I think on tonight's show, Del Boy could have a run, man. Let's go, Del. Whoa. Please don't, Del. I'm joking. For God's sake.
For the love of God, just lose.
I think Wallin's showing us what us boys spoke about earlier on. He's just not that good, is he? He's just dined out on the Fury defeat. I'm thinking
I'm a bit silly now for my pick on him, to be fair.
I'm feeling a little bit similar, mate. But I didn't think Del Boy had. I don't know if I thought Wallin had more and Del Boy had less. And
I mean, Sam, at least we went for him on points. Jay went on stoppage.
Every cloud and all that. To be fair to Jay though, there's more chance of him winning via a stoppage than via points at this stage.
Yeah,
There is. Yeah.
He's got 0% chance of winning a decision.
Yeah, he's not getting points, is he? If he gets points, it's fucking horrendous.
He'd have to drop Chisora about 4 times to have a chance of winning on points. Oh,
I think Chisora's going to stop him.
He's got him in the on.
Go on, Del Boy.
Go on, Del.
Go on.
Well, he needs to throw back here.
Go on, Del.
Shit. Fucking hell. Del Boy can't. Oh my god.
Oh,
Go on, Del.
They're throwing out there.
Wallin's throwing back.
How
be on his feet.
What's going on?
Chisora's thrown about 19 haymakers in a row there and then hits him with
Chisora needs to lie down now, man. He's going to have a stroke.
What on earth have I just watched?
That's
He's
mental.
literally just winging.
Go on, Del Boy.
Rest checking the cut again.
I don't think he landed anything there.
I don't think he was checking cut, Liam. It just looked like he gave him a minute.
No, he hit him low, I think.
Ah, right. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it was low, the shot, definitely. So that's what I assumed.
Del Boy might be gassed now, you know.
Yeah, to be fair, that little break will do Del good as well as Wallin.
I'm looking for Hawkan jumping up and down, screaming with his Sweden flag.
He's on the other side, isn't he? He's by the
Wallin, he's trying to throw back in the exchanges here, but Chisora's just overwhelming him.
I'd love it.
He just can't keep him off, like we said. He don't hit hard enough to keep him off. He just can't stop what's coming. Low blows, right, Dan? Thanks.
Yeah, he definitely hit him low right at the end of the exchange.
That fucking right hand when he falls forward. Whoosh.
Otto Wallin needs to throw back in the exchange, or the ref's going to step in here.
Honestly, this is about to be 8-0.
Absolutely. And
the last 2 rounds have been Chisora's best 2 rounds as well.
I'm pretty sure you said at the start of this round, if Chisora puts it on him, he could stop him.
Yeah. He very nearly did. He needs a breather, though, now, like you said. I think
he literally did not move for 10 seconds in that corner. He just stayed still, like
he's
taking a breath.
Absolutely shattered.
He's already looking for his Five Guys, isn't he? He's already looking for his burger. That's what he's waiting for.
Yeah,
he'll be going over his order in his head, won't he? 5 triple cheeseburgers, gherkins, chips, milkshake.
You have to love Del.
How many rounds left?
You spoke about
fucking burgers.
You spoke about Wallin needing about 5 knockdowns now. The only caveat is the second time Chisora fought Joseph Parker, wasn't he knocked down about 5 or 6 times in that fight? He just
something crazy like that.
So there's a chance, but Wallin just can't punch.
Really couldn't knock the skin off a custard, could he? Yeah. I thought he just had more about him than what he's showing me tonight.
Yeah,
because he's a big dude.
I think they might say one more. That might give him one more. Lucas says the most damage. Wallin
he was ready then. If Wallin had rocked at all, like half wobbled in those exchanges there, the ref jumped in and stopped it. Yeah, he was ready to jump in.
Yeah,
look at that.
What Wallin was throwing the odd shot back, so
that's what kept him in it.
That's what kept him in it.
You know what I loved the most watching the replay, just watching every single person in that arena stand up.
Stand up.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
They love him. Wallin's so negative and defensive, isn't he? He's just in reverse gear as he's coming forward. Fuck's sake. Shot down. Oh! Did you see that? Delayed reaction.
Oh, wow. My God. He nearly knocked it off.
Are you behind?
Yeah, no, I must have gone. Oh, my God.
Go on, Del Boy. Come on, Del Boy. What the fuck was that? Go on, Del Boy.
He literally sent him flying halfway across the ring. Go on, Del. Finish it.
He's done him.
Finish your career in style, Del. Go on.
Round 9 knockdown against Joyce. Round 9 against Wallin.
Yeah. Oh,
Wallin, that was the weirdest. It were like Wallin were like, oh shit, I'm supposed to go down, and jumped. When he tried to jump into ropes and they weren't there, you know, to like, you know, when they don't want to go down.
Yeah,
it was like a triple jumper where they stop in their jump and
then jump.
In the air, he was fully airborne.
That's going to literally be a meme for the next 12
right hand has got rocket fuel in it tonight, I'm telling you.
I've never seen a man be knocked 15 foot.
Yeah.
I have tonight.
Mate, he threw the right hand in the bottom right corner and he's ended up in the top left corner.
Ended up in Chisora's corner.
Mental.
I can't.
Wallin's got a good chin, to be fair. That's one thing about him.
It's been tested tonight.
Yeah.
Mate,
Do you ever remember? It wasn't a boxing match. It was
it's kind of making
Shane
AJ's
Burgos.
win against Wallin look pretty.
Do you remember when who did that to Shane Burgos with Edson Barbosa?
Yeah, delayed reaction.
And like jabbed him and he was all right, and then he just wobbled backwards.
I can't quite believe we're watching Derek Chisora 9-0 up with a knockdown.
I thought Derek Del Boy would have possibly been out of here by now.
Mate, he's been shattered since round 1 and he's still doing it.
I told you he gets tired on ring walk. He just ain't got cardio. It's
proper blowing now, though.
I mean, I'd be
again with the right hand.
I'd be sacking Ruben Tavares for that.
Just be careful, Wallin. He'll play possum, Del Boy. This is what he does, isn't it? He does.
Yeah, he does.
I'm knackered.
Backing off into the corner now. He's going to swing.
He's going to try sit on one at ropes and fucking throw from his hip. Boof! Look,
I can't wait.
You see it coming, can't you? You can't even hide it. Watch. Oof. Oh, he nearly fell over. Bless him. He needs a lie down, doesn't
he? Yeah. He is absolutely shattered. Show us the replay then.
That eye looks nasty.
Yeah, 9-0 potentially here, Pat. Will Wallin's corner give him a bit more time?
They shouldn't do. He's 9-0 down with a knockdown. He's getting his ass handed to him in.
There's no way he can give this fight to anyone other than Del Boy.
Yeah. The only thing is Chisora's body language.
Mental.
Oh my God.
It looks worse in slow-mo. Watch, boy.
He just grazed him on the temple.
Legs have gone. Wee, boy. I think he was looking for rope and it just wasn't there.
Oh, literally just grazed his forehead.
He's turned around, doesn't he, to look for the ropes, like you say.
It's not there, look.
Not there.
Whoa.
Oh, this is the worst time for my discovery to freeze.
I just think that they're going to keep Wallin out because Chisora have been looking tired. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll let it go until someone either gets knocked out or it goes to the last bell.
Unbelievable. Yeah, exactly. It was right on the top of the head, wasn't it? Sent him flying. Anyway, we've got, 3 rounds to go here?
A final 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I agree, Pat. I agree.
It's a good quote that from Luca. Love it. I did call that Chisora's winning this. Proud of my Swedish fighter, but this to call it a day. Yeah, I think so, Pat.
Hawkan jump up and throw a towel in a second, won't you?
Yeah, Hawkan's got his towel ready.
Flying across.
Hawkan's got his blue and yellow towel ready. It'd be typical of Dell to actually go and get chinned or something here from this position.
Mate, he's doing a Philly shell tonight as well. Have you seen his guards?
He's loving it. He's testing out his new ideas.
I'm telling you, he'll say he's going to go for a run. He'll say he wants Ngannou, and I could see that happening.
Yeah, I hope this doesn't give him impetus to want to, keep going and going and going.
I do. I really don't want to see him.
We need to have a conversation about AJ that night against Wallin too.
Yeah.
Because
I think Wallin is just he's turning into a named opponent. He's just a named opponent, isn't he?
I'll tell you, he cut Tyson Fury. He wouldn't be here tonight if he didn't cut Tyson Fury.
I'll tell you who will be put in with next. They'll give him to Otama. They'll give him to Moses.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's a good call in. Really good
Moses will put him in a fucking on a stretcher. What? He'll knock him out.
Moses would stop him. Yeah,
he could do Charles Martin and him in one night. Like, just get them both out of the way. To be fair, but
I've no idea how he beat Gassiev. Gassiev's fall from graces is something that needs to be studied.
Yeah.
Do you know the towel lobbed at the ref's head the fight before he
literally covered the ref's face.
They're having a round off here.
I don't know, but I never thought I'd hear myself say this. He needs to turn southpaw to stop him smacking him in that cut.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Derek Chisora turning southpaw?
Taken 49 fights, but Dell's a southpaw. Oh,
Wallin
caught him with one return.
Yeah,
he hurt
he dipped a little bit.
Yeah.
It's pure heart that's keeping him going now. There's no gas left.
I love it. You got one of the best. You got a fantastic scrap in the ring, but you got security running to a fight in the crowd. Boxing never changes.
Knobheads out. That's why I don't go anymore.
I'm telling you, boys, if Otto Wallin had anything, he could stick it on Chisora for the last 6 minutes. He is
just don't think he's got it. Sam.
He is knackered, Derek Chisora.
Yeah, but I think
the both are. Look at state of Wallin.
Mate, Wallin's far behind him. He just, because Dell shows it so much, he looks 10 times worse than Wallin.
Yeah.
Look at Wallin's body language. Like he's not showing any impetus to like that he wants to go and win the fight. Do you know what I mean? He's sagging to the ropes. Yes, I know you're 10 rounds in, you're tired, but like look at it the way he's looking at his coach. There's no desire there at all.
Nah, but they're not filling. They're not filling me with confidence, let alone him.
I've got no sound on, and
they don't look. They're not gesturing. They're not saying. There's no urgency.
Yeah, no urgency at all in the corner.
Which you don't need sound to no urgency. Like, mate, you're getting the arse beat out of you. You need to do something.
Yeah.
So
at least Chisora's got an excuse to be knackered. He's thrown millions of wild haymaker shots. Wallin's thrown nothing.
So the question you asked, Wallin's form, I think when it's a smaller arena, somewhere like Sweden or something like Gassiev was, he can turn up. When it's a big arena, he just doesn't seem to have the bottle. When he's under the proper bright lights, he just can't.
Yeah, that's what Luke was saying. Yeah, I agree with that.
He's the away fighter as well, isn't he? The crowd, I'm assuming, will have been hostile when Del Boy came into the ring, and
Look, in hindsight, perfect opponent for Chisora tonight, really.
We question, we take back everything we said in the week.
I'm pretty sure I said I'd pick Chisora before. I know I said I was joking after, but if we can edit that bit out and rerun it, I look really clever then, don't I?
I'm just hearing Wallin stoppage in my head. I don't know why.
I'm fucking hell, yeah. Come on, Otto, lad. You can do it. Oh!
Jay's fight talk may go out the window if Wallin does get a stoppage.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, caught Chisora with a nice left hand there, Wallin.
Yeah, he did.
Again, nothing behind it, was there?
He's knackered himself.
It was basically just a tap. It was a bit of a...
His conditioning's poor, Wallin. Really poor.
Yeah, it has to be, because if he had out about him, he'd be able to get Chisora. Chisora's knackered. He's got a big gaping gash above his eye. A pretty big one below his eye. He's got blood pissing in his eye, and he can't.
And he's dominating the fight.
Or at least make it worse, make it to the point where the doctor's got to stop it.
Yeah, so he just needs to stay his feet here for the last 4.5 minutes or whatever it is. Just needs to box or stay at range, whatever he needs to do. Just don't do anything silly.
Yeah. Just hold him now, Derek. That's all Derek needs to do now. Just hold as much as you can. Work your way in and just grab hold of him.
Desperate.
There you go.
Oh, good shot.
Wallin's useless. I swear to God, I'm embarrassed that I picked him up for a win.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm embarrassed. He's just got worse with every fight. He's making Del Boy look like flipping
unified.
My genuine concern is that Del's gonna want more after 50, based on
after 50.
I think the best thing that can happen is somehow he ends up with a title shot for 50. He wins the title, then he's done. Like that's the Derek swan song.
Yeah.
Other than giving,
what's he got outside of boxing? What's he got outside of boxing? That's the fucking problem. He ain't got much, has he? Well, I'd say he ain't got much. I don't.
Delicious TV.
Much.
Oh yeah, my God, Chisora is winging shots in.
I mean, go with it. He's got a social media presence. He's got a presence online. That's all he can do, really. Be a fucking pest around big fights like he is at minute. Because that's all, he just walks around with the mic, doesn't he? Sticking it in people's faces and like bullying them into interviews because they're intimidated by him.
And everyone is so shit scared of him that
they just do it because they don't know what he's going to do they?
Made us look a bit silly tonight, Pat. I feel a bit silly myself.
I feel stupid.
Happy to look silly. We did say we'd be happy to look silly.
We all said we wanted Del Boy to win, so.
I'm happy for Del, but it's probably not the fight that I'm sure he wanted a barn burner to finish his career in the UK as well. But look, a win's a win, and hopefully he gets the feeling out of the win enough to not want to keep going after his 50th.
After this, he'll be on a 3-fight win streak. And how many fights can stay at the tail end of a long career?
I know that it's a fair
and take a fight in their last fight or one of the last fights.
No,
90% of anybody who asked about this fight picked Wallin for the win.
Right, it's definitely 11-0 Chisora because Richie Woodall's giving Wallin 3 rounds, so it's definitely 11-0 Chisora.
They're not going to shit Derek, are they? They're not going to do that on his last fight at home.
No chance, is he?
I'd be shocked if they did.
Yeah, just the visual of Dell just spitting that red blood into the bucket. Loves it, doesn't he?
It's been a grueling fight for him.
We got Lloyd in the house. Hope you're well.
Yes, Lloyd.
Could well be 11-0, like Jay just said to Chisora.
Yeah, I've got it 11-0 Chisora.
There's no
danger one every round for me
with a knockdown.
yeah, and the knockdown, of course.
Saying that, Wallin does get 10 points for landing the swan dive that he did, the back triple spin.
10 from me.
Half pike.
Half
pike.
That's 30 points at least right there from all 3 judges.
Yeah. Otto Wallin was yellow carded for diving. Dell caught him there on the ropes. Last 2 minutes of Derek Chisora in the UK.
They rescinded that red card. There was definitely contact. Dive was theatrical, but there was definitely contact.
It's all right. Michael Oliver giving the card for even throwing a punch, but it's all good.
Oh. See, Wallin caught him twice.
Yeah, he caught him a few times in this last round.
Yeah, but backed off.
He's
not. He should be emptying his tank now. He's only got a minute and a half left.
Yeah, I think the issue is his tank was emptied in round 6.
Yeah, 5 rounds longer than fucking Dell's emptied.
Yeah.
He's emptied it first round.
Thing is, Dell wants it. Dell's about it. Wallin's not. That's the simple difference in this
Dell
fight.
is about it. I'll give you that. Dell's about that life.
The guy's literally wearing claret all over his eye.
Where's the Viking? Because the Viking hasn't turned up, has he?
No, that was a good left hand though by Wallin.
Stayed on the boat. Mate.
Yeah, hiding under a load of shields.
Hiding with water.
Right then, last little flurry of Derek Chisora's career in the UK. What's going to happen?
He's going to stay against the ropes.
Otto Wallin's done absolutely nothing tonight. He's done nothing at all, has he?
No, Dell wants to just have it with him for the last 10. Oh, he's dropped him again.
No way.
Wallin down again with 10 seconds to go.
Shit. Fuck.
That is the perfect ending for Chisora. You don't need to do anything after that. That's the
Del
best.
Boy's the fucking man.
Just him leaning over the ropes with blood just pouring down his face. And he's exhausted. Look.
I hope his kids are there. I hope his kids are there because they were there.
I think he said his girls are going to be there tonight.
They were there when he got beat.
Yeah. Look, you guys have looked at Derek Chisora. He's lost 13 times in his career, but look at the crowd.
Has he stopped him?
No.
The fight ended, I think. It was a 10 count, wasn't it? And he dropped him right on the 10 seconds.
Oh, right. No.
The
one 10 seconds.
Dell's kids were there when he fought Washington and he wore the girl dad Barbie stuff. So yeah, they have been there.
Yeah,
12. They were there when he got beat. I'd like him to be there for him to get this win on his last one.
They've been there since he got beat bad, I think, mate. So I think,
should be pretty emotional for him this now.
But this is the perfect way to end your career, isn't it? That's the thing for me.
He sat down. He might not want to go.
Couldn't go out better than that. Do you know what I mean, boys? I think, and then if he goes and gets chinned in number 50, it can't. It just doesn't have the same gloss on it, man. Look at Carl Froch.
But this is
the Groves fight,
mate. So this is the exact argument after I saw him at the O2 against Joyce, where he beat Joyce where he shouldn't have done. That's the time to go out. If he didn't go out then, he's not going to go out now.
This would have been the perfect. I wish this were 50.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It must be an itch as well to be on 49. I do get that.
Yeah, he's got to, man.
Yeah, unbelievable, Luke. I've got to give him credit. What is he, 41 years old?
Yeah. His
love it,
interview
Go
in
on,
the
I
ring.
dare you to say that's all, and I will jump on a plane to Ireland tonight. 41 is young, mate.
His
Spring
interview in
chicken.
the ring. His interview in the ring after Joyce was saying, "I'm going to 50. I don't care if I lose the
Yeah,
two
he did
fights.
say that.
I'm
He has
going to
always
50."
said that 50 he wants to get to, and I
Who do you
understand it,
think he'll
man.
fight in 50? Who do you think a viable opposition?
Francis.
Ngannou or Pulev.
Ngannou.
Or Pulev.
Yeah.
I'm
But
putting
realistically, he's
Pulev.
IBF number 2. Bakoli and Ajabba are fighting for number 1, are they?
He might fight a Jagba then when Bakoli knocks him out. If Bakoli knocks him out. In Africa, could fight him in Nigeria.
You know what's going to happen?
What about if Ajagba beats Bakoli?
Fights Bakoli in the Congo.
Nah, mate, you know what's going to happen. Parker's going to win the belt. Bukoli's going to get injured beating a Jagba, and they're going to call Chisora to fight Parker. It's going to happen.
Do you think Chisora and Parker...
he'll knock Parker out as well.
Do you think Dubois and Parker will have a rematch clause? It's not mandatory.
Not sure. They fucking should have, because Parker will knock Dubois out, I think.
They gave Parker the shot. He was WBO interim, wasn't he, Parker? And then they've given him the shot.
Tricky fight. Oh. Tricky.
Go Joyce sing along to another one bites the dust. The last... Love that. The last one who bit the dust was you, Joycey.
Oh, that's not very nice, Luca.
Time to call it down. Hand the gloves up for a while.
Hey, at least he didn't come for you.
Yeah, he'll end up just being a punch bag, won't he, at this rate? Because if he were any good, he should be able to beat Del Boy. As tough as Del Boy is. I
wasn't hating on Joshua earlier when I talked about the winning against Wallin, but when you look back at it now,
I was.
I'm talking, he beat Jermaine Franklin, then Hellenius, then Otto Wallin, and then obviously Ngannou.
Got knocked out
Before the Dubois fight, but they were 4 bang average opponents when you think about it.
Well, tonight proves it. They're all of the same, similar ilk. They're not as good as, the top 20 heavyweights in the world.
Any realistic top 10 heavyweight, top 15 heavyweight deals with Derek Chisora. Bless him. And I love him. He's brilliant, but...
Oh, he's stripped down to his kegs, for God's sake. Come on, Del Boy.
That's it. Look, right, here we go. I'm going to mute so I can hear the scorecards.
He's going to be stomping round with all them 5 guys later.
Oh, 100%. He'll have one within the next 10 minutes.
He'll probably have one in the ring.
Possibly. They'll be there somewhere. They've been delivered already. They're in the building. The 5 guys are in the building.
100%.
I've only ever had one. We got one?
I've only had it once.
I've had one once. Shit, mate, for what it was.
Cost about $1,000.
I was fuming when I realised how expensive it was. I was fuming. So expensive.
Oh, here it is.
Burger and chips.
Yeah, gets it. UD.
One of those scorecards was 114, 112.
What?
Ooh, so by 2 rounds. Fuck. So
you know
could have
when
done
my face,
him,
So
when
the
my face
knockdown
went,
saved him?
Yeah.
When my face went, that was why.
Was that
114, 112.
Well, I think Richie Woodall had it 7-5. 117, 109, 114, 112, 116, 110. Every single... 117, 109 is closer for me, but...
That's terrible with the knockdowns. I'm going to listen to Del Boys is talking.
Yeah, I want to listen to him.
Oh, he's going to string ass out of this now.
Classic Chisora.
No, Frank Warren's just given him a bollocking. Frank has just basically said, stop doing this, we've got to do the TV interview and rip the other mic off of him. Frank was having none of that.
He said, you're rushing me for TV, didn't you? And then dragged the mic off him.
And then Frank's there wagging Frank's going like that, like, no, you've got to do this. So Frank's
because you're leaving. You're not that big a star, Del Boy. Chill the fuck out. Just say your piece and get out of there. They've given him his flowers. They've done loads of VTs. He's had a big build up this week.
Had the whole red carpet.
Yeah, you're not holding Mike for half an hour, thanking John. Who's John? John. Just go get your burger. Say thanks. Tell us who's for 50 and where it's going to be, and off you pop.
Suspicious.
Right, boys. Anyway, I'm done. I'll be back for UFC 312. I am interested in listening to Del Boy.
I'll leave it there as well. Yeah, I'll be doing UFC co-main and main as well.
Same here.
We'll do
if
that.
I'm away from in.
Yeah. No,
right, boys. I'll see you in a bit.
Thanks to everyone
for joining us.